So this is the driveway coming up to our house, and you saw some of this in the weed spraying video. So this is all the morning glory that I need to figure out what to do with. As you drive up the driveway, I don't know if you can tell how steep it is, but there's this area right in front of the house that has some really pretty landscaping, but it also has a bunch of weeds. And because it is so steep, it's really hard to work on and or water or really anything. So I have all this cheat grass. Is it cheat or sheet? I don't know. I've heard it both ways. I don't really know. It's annoying and I hate it. My goal was to pull a lot of it this spring when it was still green before it all dried out and went to seed. And because of the weird weather, that didn't get done. So now I've pulled some of it. I've sprayed some of it. I'm gonna try to burn some of it without burning down the house, the telephone pole, or it's a power pole, the steps. So I'm hoping if I kind of just soak everything really good with water and then start little very specific fires, that'll be okay. Sorry, Lily's trying to climb my leg and she has very sharp claws. So anyway, so like this is all weeds. This is all weeds. I don't really want to plant it. I would like to just, I don't know, kill it and have it just be. So it looks like at one point they had a really pretty kind of rock waterfall thing going on here that doesn't work anymore. But I like the rock, so I want to leave it. So that will kind of be the dividing line between the pretty part and just the dirt side of the hill part. I don't know, maybe we'll plant pasture grass at some point. So what I know is in here, I think these are hollyhocks or something like that. Then we have iris. Somewhere in there is a couple of tulips that bloom like first thing in the spring. These trees that I think are dying or dead, but the little suckers are still growing, so I don't know about those. There's a few rose bushes sprinkled in and around, but a lot of stuff has died, probably because it can't get water. I think whatever this little purpley thing is, I think it's a weed, but it's pretty, so I just leave it. There's some wild asparagus, I think, or I don't know what that is. And then whatever these things are. But iris are beautiful. It's one of my favorite flowers. And they bloom early and they're really pretty, but then you get this for the rest of the year because they don't last very long. Or I'm doing something wrong and making them not last very long. But also, so this is me looking straight out, and then that's the top of the hill. So the grass up there, and then all the way down here to the driveway. So I would like some kind of ground covery stuff here close to the driveway that flowers and lasts a long time. I would like some smaller, shorter plant flowers that last a long time. And then some taller things around, but things that are easy to take care of, don't need a lot of attention, pruning, maintenance, whatever, but also like come back every year. I can never remember which ones those are. Perennials, annuals, I don't know. The things that come back every year that don't need a lot of water. So maybe that's a cactus. I don't know. But if you know anything about plants and landscaping, I would love some suggestions, ideas. I feel like this area can be really, really pretty. It's just really not. Yeah, so it's a work in progress. And then we also have this planter bed that runs down the center of our driveway. I don't know. And this side we used as a garden and will probably again. The only problem is it has these trees that they've planted down the middle of it, which makes big shady spots for part of the day. So that's something. But one thing I do love, they planted a ton, again, of iris and then lavender, which is starting to bloom. If you need some aromatherapy, just come sit in my driveway and smell the lavender. It is amazing, especially in the afternoon when everything gets really warm. Right now, there's a ton of bees, but they don't seem to be aggressive or care if you're here, so that's good. Oh, and then more of, I don't know what those are. I don't know if they flower. It seems like in the fall they send little things up, but they've never flowered, but probably because they don't get enough water. So that's the other thing. I'm getting a lot better about watering stuff this year. There's little ground covery stuff in between, which has little flowers in the first part of the spring. And then, oh, somebody got my lily. Probably a chicken or the cat, I don't know. So there's these things, and then there's lavender, and then there's these things in an iris. And it kind of just alternates all the way down the flower bed to here, and then they start putting in daylilies, which, so for the most part, this is okay. Again, it looks kind of yucky now that the iris are done, and I probably could cut those off or do something to them. Our daylilies are starting to bloom, so those are pretty. So, yeah, I don't know. I just need some help. Please help. Any thoughts, suggestions, ideas are greatly appreciated. Yeah, it's a work in progress. So thank you. Cats are weird. She's chewing on the tubing for the sprinkler, or the drip line. So the silly thing just ate all of her grain, and I threw some hay in for him, and she's over here just going to town like she's at a salad bar. I wonder if she'll ever stop eating, which normally wouldn't be a bad thing, but if she's pregnant, we don't want her to get too big because we don't want her piglets to be too big because we don't want her to have a hard time farrowing and have stuck piglets or anything like that. So she's probably a tiny bit overweight, but hopefully the hay won't be too fattening for her. Surely it's got to be better for you than grain, right? This would be like eating vegetables versus carbs. That's what I'm going with. But anyway, she just really loves her salad, and it makes me happy to see her happy. I'm kind of shocked that she stopped. I don't know if she's full or if she just got hot and she wants to go sit in the shade. She can eat the leaves off trees, I guess. Buddy, you want to come eat some salad? Or you want to go sit in the shade? It's hot, I know. It's hot. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. You want to come eat some salad? No, you just finished your grain, too. You want this? Or you're just going to lay in it? No? You're too good for salad? Okay. Oh, I think it's so cute when pigs run. And when we come to feed him in the morning, sometimes he runs around, like he'll run from the fence over to the bowls, and sometimes he spins around in a little circle. It's just, I don't know, they're just adorable. So the field is open, and Daisy has been hanging out here, just watching us. So we're gonna walk her out to the ditch really quick and let her go swimming. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bunny right there. I've seen a couple of them running around. They used to really like the DMZ because it was grassy and they could hide in it. Every once in a while now when I come up to feed, one will just go running off somewhere, and this one just ran out by the fence. So I don't know if it's the same one or if there's a little family of them, but cute little bunny.